Well, let's welcome back Miss KYLIE ODETTA. It's been a couple months since we had her in here, and I can't wait till she's in here live. But for now, we'll take what we can get because you got a great song you're going to sing for us, real kind of raw style. So how you been doing?
I've been doing good. I've been doing good. Trying to stay busy and make music and fun things during quarantine. How about you guys?
Well, I'm excited to talk about kind of a newer project for you, the Roots and Petals. And your video, you always do these fun, elaborate videos, but this one is more documentary style. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so the Roots and Petals video is for my song Roots and Petals, which is the title track off of my new EP. This video was a lot different than I've done in the past because it goes through my story of battling with anxiety a couple years ago. And so it kind of goes from, when I first had a breaking point, I guess, and then it goes through my journey of healing, some things that helped me cope, and then kind of encouraging people that there is hope to come out on the other side of difficult things like that. So it just really, it's a kind of a 4-part story. I just said 8, but it's 4-part story. And it's just really personal, and it just tells about my journey.
What is incredible is because we've known you for forever, it seems like, and you're always so positive and upbeat. So I think it's like, surprising when I was hearing about your struggles with anxiety. I was like, what? KYLIE? Like, she has it, looks like it's always together, but that's just how people are. You don't always know what's really going on.
Yeah, it's so true, and I think that was a big part of it because I am a bubbly, happy person most of the time, but that really, I had been dealing with anxiety most of my life. I just didn't know like what it was, and so when it hit me really hard a couple years ago, I lost a lot of my personality, a lot of my confidence for a period of time, and I felt very like down in the dumps and dark. And that's what it does, like you said, people don't really know what's going on with other people's lives, and you try to keep that personal a lot of the times, which is why I wanted to do the opposite of that and share it with people so that other people would know that they're not alone in what they're experiencing. Because even me, I felt alone and I felt crazy because not a lot of people talk about this stuff, and people expected me to be this happy person. And so I think it's really cool to like take that shame away from it and talk about it and say everybody experiences something like this at some point in time,
Well, look at you. I bet you're going to get more people talking about it because when they can relate, be like, oh my gosh, I had no clue. And before we hear you sing, talk about, where did Cry Out come from?
Yeah, so that's I think it's the second song on the EP that comes out today. And it's about the turning point in my journey that started the healing process. So it was written based off of the literal moment I had when I realized I could not do it on my own. Like I didn't know what to do. I was so overwhelmed with negative thoughts and just like no confidence, no hope. And so I finally reached out to my family and then a therapist about talking about this and getting help. And so the song, it's about that turning point, and I hope that it encourages people to be vocal about what they're experiencing, because I think that's a very important step in starting to heal and overcome it. You have to have just a bit of courage to talk about it to somebody, and so I hope that song encourages people to do that.
Well, you look amazing, and we're glad to talk with you, and we can't wait to come see you live, hopefully sooner rather than later. But in the meantime, where can people get this new music, and how can they get any of your music, really?
Yeah, so I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Instagram, Facebook, all those things. Also, if you go to my website, KYLIEODETTA.com, there'll be links to everything there. But yeah, digitally, obviously, there are physical CDs for sale on my website. So if you would like one of those, you can totally get one of those. But yeah, until we can see each other in person again and play shows and hug, online is the way to go. So definitely go to YouTube, Spotify, all those places.
Well, I love it. Well, thanks for talking with us, and thanks for sending in this video. Ladies and gentlemen, here is KYLIE ODETTA.
It's too complicated, so stop trying to come up with an explanation. It's not overrated to feel like everything is spinning, your world's been shaken. Everybody gets scared, no one's ever prepared. Just take a breath, Take one step, start again. Ooh. It's not up to you to piece it all together when the ground falls through. At least not at once, and when it's hard to do the very thing you love, just know it's far from true that you're the only one. Everybody gets scared, no one's ever prepared. Just take a breath, take one step, start again. Ooh. Step